So it's June 7th at 5:46, 5:47 p.m., something to that effect. Driving into work. Code Red training. I uploaded a car video, one like this, and I clipped out 2 clips last night, and I have a third one coming tonight in between my calls. The content seems to be better received at the clip level than the longer form education videos that I did. And that's a shame because I put more effort into the educational built videos, and I have another concept. I created fictitious characters that mimic people I know, stereotypes of the medical field, of EMS. I created Jimmy DeLuca, the 36-year-old divorcee that has partial custody of his kids, and he's going on a date with Patrice Carter. She's an LPN at a local nursing home in Northeast Philly. They met on some kind of dating app, and they're getting ready to go on a date. And, you know, both are a little thicker around the waist, but they hire me as their coach to help them get better. And you know, it's like I'm building this fitness arc of people that we can relate to show, hey, this Code Red training works for us. Not just myself, Chris Heinberg, but the people that I work around too. You know, the other people in this field, EMS, nursing, healthcare, police, military, fire service, all of that, where you work shift work. And I mean, unfortunately, this is true. A lot of us have broken families due to job stress and not being able to cope healthily before, and we don't get on top of it. And you know, it's a shame because even though I'm a Christian, I still make mistakes, and I still had a divorce. You know, I got remarried. Families blend. No one's perfect. Schedules suck. I understand that. And then I created, with the prior knowledge I had of the NASM and the current knowledge I have as just living the life as a paramedic, Code Red training last year, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to put the pedal to the metal and just be my own trainer. Because the NASM never really prepares one for shift workers. It gives you general knowledge of how to train somebody and like, you know, different body types, and oh, okay, this one's going to be a soccer player, so you're going to train them this way. This is a middle-aged mom. Yeah, but what about like the middle-aged mom who's working shift work, days and nights, swinging around between both pendulums of the circadian rhythm, and she's a single parent with a 12-year-old daughter? Oh, that's Patrice Carter. You know, that's my created character that represents that. Patrice is African American. Jimmy DeLuca is Italian American. You know, we're going to touch on different cultures because that's what we are in Philadelphia. We're a diverse group of people. I'm white. My wife is Hispanic. My kids are half. Whatever, you know, and that's cool. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm saying that like we could all relate to each other through our experiences as first responders who are trying to just figure it out together, even when we're different. That's what I developed this program for. It's for men, women, children with special needs. I didn't even touch on that topic yet, because, well, like especially for like your ADHD and autistic kids, they need stimulation, right? And it helps with like, oh, the camera's messing up. Kids that are on neurodivergent scales, they need stimulation and regulation, and you can help them by regulating with strength training. And I'm not saying like, oh, you need to pick up 160. No, but like you have like 1 to 3 pound dumbbells, and you can modulate. Like, okay, look at you. You're a strong boy. You're a strong girl. You did that. It's a sense of accomplishment. I mean, it really is good for the health. And there's an old saying, it's moderation is key, right? So anything done moderately will give you a benefit. Excessive, oh man, it's bad in any direction, right? You can't eat hot Cheetos at McDonald's every day and expect to have a good heart. On the flip side of things, you can't just be bulimic every time you have a piece of fruit. So there needs to be a healthy balance between everything. There's a lot of guys, I watch the YouTube. There's a lot of guys on YouTube that say, train to failure, always. Like Metzer, heavy duty. I like that, but I can't, I'm not heavy duty. Jay Cutler always said, leave some left in the tank. And that's true. He was a 4-time Olympia. I'm not going for Mr. Olympia, but you gotta always leave something in the tank. I always go back to Sam Sulek because I love watching his videos every day. I love this kid. But even he knows sometimes, like, I can't go to failure, but he goes to failure often. He also has 4 million followers on YouTube, and I don't even know how many on other social medias, but the kid is buying a peptide company. He has an energy drink deal. He's an ambassador for Gymshark. I mean, the kid has money. The kid doesn't need to be a paramedic. I do. I'm not at his level, nor do I think I'll ever be. And he's nothing compared to the top classic physique guys in the IFBB. I mean, like, Wesley Vissers, though, he should be an open. He's incredibly big. He should be an open. I think there's a point with classic physique where, like, if you go in classic physique, sometimes I think there's a point where it's like, okay, dude, you're there. You need to be on the open card. It's like you put Sulek next to Vissers. It's terrible. But it's like a proof of concept of what he can become in 10 years, I don't care. Sam's still my favorite one. I guess because I like the lifestyle and the drive that he has. And it's not supposed to, I guess, but it kind of inspires me to do what I'm doing with my adaptive training around crazy schedules. Because I have to do these crazy schedules because I have to support my family, And I don't really know what else I can do career-wise because I don't know anything else, really. I mean, I've been in this field since I was 20. I'm 40 now. And I have a bachelor's. I don't use that. I have a bachelor's in religion. I started a master's work in business. I don't know if I want to go back to that because that's, the problem with school is it's money. So, okay, the next logical step is get your flight paramedic cert. Be more marketable in your own field. Take it from there. If you get hired at a hospital, great. Maybe you can go back and get your registered nurse. Or just stay content. Pay off your student loans. I don't know. I really like this fitness kick. It's been going on over a year now. And I want to inspire others. That's the whole point of the Code Red. I want to inspire others like me, like-minded. Not exactly, of course. Like I said, I created 2 characters, an Italian and an African American. Like that character creation thing though that I'm doing to go with the education videos. I know like 30 people saw the video. I'm hoping some momentum gets built up over time and more people will see the creative side of Code Red that's educational, actually educational. Like how to do the split ups. because the next video I'm going to do that's educational is going to be revolving around Patrice and her lack of equipment in the house, and try to get some kind of stimulation going to where she's able to build some lean mass while working around a crazy schedule and having her 12-year-old daughter, right? And then I like the world building, so of course I'm going to touch on the relationship level that they're developing with Jimmy DeLuca and you know I guess I'm getting ahead of myself, and that's okay. Giving myself some spoilers here. The didactics of blended families. Oh my gosh, this is serious now. They're in their mid-30s and they met each other's kids. Holy guacamole. And then what happens from there? I don't know. I mean, like, let's just do a total body session with Patrice Carter next video, educational video, and see where it goes. Maybe they'll break up. I don't know. That's part of the creative side of Code Red, you know? Car videos. I'm gonna keep doing car videos because this is where I get to talking comfortably on camera. I also get to process some thoughts outside that I can share with the world. These are unscripted thoughts, and there's a lot of good ones there that people can benefit from. Yesterday I compared the scale to the stock market. I want to use myself as an example. Yesterday in the morning, after I had food, well, in the morning I weighed 228.9. After I had food, after a while of not eating, I had weighed 234. And you're thinking, why did you gain so much weight? Well, it's because you ate. But what do you do when you eat? You have salt. Salt retains what? Fluid. Did you gain 6 pounds of fat in the course of an hour and 35 minutes? No, of course not. So the scale's like the stock market. Like, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. But the baseline has to be the same. So, okay, I came home from work in the morning. I was very tired. I was exhausted. Came home from work and weighed myself, non-fasted, because I think the last time I ate last night was maybe 12 a.m. and it was like 6:45, 7 a.m. ish in my undies. Okay, it's not bad, but all right, you weigh yourself. It says 232.5. Go to sleep, wake up at 3, go to the bathroom, number 1, not number 2. Number 2 would have been better. I don't recall the last time I went number 2. I guess that's too much information for a public platform like YouTube, sorry. 231.9. Now that I consider that 231.9 is more accurate than a fasted for X amount of hours at 328.9, right? That's probably closer to the actual baseline. That's probably closest to the actual baseline. But like, weighing yourself multiple times a week, you're going to start to see a trend. And then you're going to start, well, if you start listening to your body and listening to like the actual objective facts, like, okay, I had chicharrones and then I drank 2 liters of water. I'm fat. No, you're not fat. You're retaining sodium. Your body has to process it. It has to piss it out. Chicharrones, they're great. They don't have any carbs, but they also have a lot of fat and salt. So you're going to hold on to that. It's going to excrete in time. Physiology. I ranted and raved enough in this video, I think. I started talking about world building, and I went back to the scale. Today, because I woke up at 3, saw my mom. She came over for a little bit. It was nice. That's why I woke up a little. Well, anyway, I saw my mom, and I did 42 minutes of home cardio to start the week. I was going to do a flush session, but I did adaptive progression yesterday. You know, sometimes just showing up and doing the time on the clock is all that really matters. Like if you know that like you're pressed for time, doing the home bike cardio is like golden. That's like top tier. That's like S class, you know? Yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say. Thank you. Have a good day and God bless.